Hello Sagittarius, it is CJ. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, nice to connect with your energy. And welcome back, my love, if you're part of our family. Thank you so much for all of your support and your gracious, loving attitude towards myself and each other, Sag. You truly are just the best, best, best. Okay, we're going to get into your reading. I hope you're doing well. What day is it today? Today is the 11th of September, 2025. Man, already September's going by so fast for me, I can't even believe it. I hope you're feeling good this month. I hope the eclipse and that full moon maybe has eased off. I don't know how any of you guys have been feeling. I know a few of you have said it's been pretty emotional. I mean, yeah, the energy has been really weird. I found it this week especially quite intense. I've personally have felt like I've wanted to cry many times, and I can't figure out why. Just feeling kind of emotional. So I guess it is just this season. So if you're like me and you feel like you're going to cry, it's okay. My love, we're going to support each other. We're going to get through this. Everything's going on. The moon's doing crazy things. Everything's going nuts. We're going to make it through, though. We're going to make it through, right? Okay. All right, Sag, we're going to get into your reading. A couple of things. It is timeless. I am doing it, like I said, on Thursday. But you know what? Whenever you come to this reading, it might be something there for you specifically when you're called to this reading. And as well, it may not resonate with everyone, okay? I got to say that because obviously it's not going to be everyone's reading, of course, right? Okay, so let's get started. Now, when I was meditating, I'm hesitant to even share this because I don't even know what the heck the message would be. So I was meditating quite a while on your energy, and it was just, I had beautiful energy. First of all, I always have my eyes closed. The first bit was quite dark, so it just felt like darkness. And that was a little kind of strange for me, but, you know, still felt peaceful. It went then to this very bright light, almost as if I was outside and the sun was shining right on my face, that kind of feeling. So it felt really beautiful. Transition, I guess we could say. And then what they gave me, and bear with me, if you don't want to listen to it, I don't blame you, fast forward. But then they showed me a bow. Now, a bow of a violin, or a fiddle, as I would call it. Okay, so, I mean, I haven't played my fiddle. I call mine a fiddle. It's my grandfather's, actually, who has been long passed over. A long time ago when I was a kid, I received my other grandpa's fiddle when he had passed. I knew nothing about playing violin or any of that stuff, and quite honestly, I still don't. I play by ear more so than reading notes. But I used to practice this all the time, right? And my mom would be with me. She would play the guitar and try and tune me in and all that kind of stuff. Now, the only reason I'm telling you this is because I feel like it's connected to this bow that they showed me. Otherwise, I don't know what the heck the bow is representing. Maybe for someone out there, a bow that you're playing. That's how you play the violin. We used to call it the fiddle. Maybe some of you still do. Perhaps that's connected to something for you. I mean, obviously, it could be my grandpa coming through, right? It could be. I'm not able to tune into what this message is other than, practice kind of brings us to where we're meant to be. I'm not going to say that practice makes perfect because I don't know if there's anything 100% perfect with us people. I don't know. If you have an idea, drop it in the comments because this one had me a little bit like, what does that mean? What does that mean? So I'm going to leave it there, Sag. All right, we're going to get into your reading. I am going to have a quick sip of water. Feel kind of a little thirsty today. All right. What else do I want to say? Oh, also, I got up very early this morning. Very, very early. And I don't know, have any of you guys been able to get outside and see the moon? Obviously, it's kind of getting a little bit smaller, but whoa, man, how beautiful is that moon? Incredible. Okay, so we're going to open up with the Spirit Animal deck, Sagittarius. I'm going to try not to talk too much, and let's see what Spirit has for you. All right, for whenever you come to this reading, okay? Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, beautiful. Horse Spirit, which is freedom is yours. It is 33. Oh, I love this energy. Gotta move the mouse again. Let me show it to you. So 33, that is a 6. So 6s are that reciprocity, right? What you're putting out, you should be receiving. But it is a derogatory. No, it is a derivative of 3, right? 2 3s. I want to show this as close. Let me hold it with my right hand. Look at that. How beautiful is that card? I love it. I love it. I love it. Freedom is yours. Okay, so that makes me feel like any of problems or weight on your shoulder is kind of getting removed. let's keep going. It is on the bottom of your deck, so it is foundational energy. We have the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Beautiful energy. 32, so it is a 5. So perhaps something coming in that's changing your circumstances, Sag, in whatever way that might be. And Spirit is saying, let the hawk guide you, right? Hawks, very beautiful birds, fly very, very high. Not as high as eagles, but you know they are sharp as a hawk. Have you heard that? Okay, and then we have the Turkey Spirit. All of a sudden I thought we had all birds. Give with gratitude and grace, and it is 61, so it is a 7. All right, beautiful. That does indicate here that there could be something special coming in for you that, you know, might be kind of a gift of some sort, even from the universe. And I'm getting that kind of because, you know, this is reminding me of Thanksgiving, which is not here yet, depending on where you are in the world, right? But give with gratitude and grace. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to be about money. This could be about giving your energy, giving your time. But that's number 7 is contemplation, right? It, you know, 7s can be that you're taking stock, right? Like, are you happy with what you've put your energy into? On the other side of that, though, it can be a very fortunate card. So we'll see what comes out. But look at that. We have the Eagle Spirit next. Spirit has your back. 23. So it's a 5 again. Hawk Spirit is 32. Eagle Spirit is 23. So those are both 5s. You have the hawk and the eagle. Wow. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let Spirit be your guide, right? And Spirit has your back. So whatever you are, wherever you are, Sag, whatever you're doing, trust that. Trust in that divine energy, whatever it is that you believe in, that Spirit has your back. We have the Bee Spirit next to, and I do feel like oh yeah, okay, because it's number 7 as well. Sweet results await. Gorgeous. Now, I don't know where you guys live. I mean, I was out the other day in where I have flowers outside. And, you know, the bees have kind of disappeared. I haven't seen a ton of them this year. I have seen honeybees. I've seen the big bumblebees. But, you know, to me, it feels like a couple of years ago, there was a lot more bees. So seeing the Bee Spirit, that does kind of warm my heart. Because when I seen the bee the other day, it was like the reminder that, you know, whatever's going on in this world, whatever upheaval, disheaval is happening in our lives, you know, there still is that magic that you can really tune in your sweetheart to really appreciate that, right? The bees, right? You know, they do such miraculous things here for our planet on this earth. And with Spirit coming through saying sweet results await, Sag, I do feel that you are turning a corner in some aspect of your life that's going to bring in a lot of positivity. And again, like Spirit is saying, freedom is yours, okay? So freedom from stress, freedom from whatever that is, fill in the blank, because it's going to be different for everyone, right? Okay. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. What is the message for Sagittarius? For those that this is their reading, please. Thank you so much for guiding me. What is the animal spirit? Oh, well, we're not taking 40 cards here, Spirit. Can't do that, so we're going to put these back, or the rug will be here all day. Well, let's go a little less. Thank you so much. Anyways, okay, we got one. Nightingale Spirit. A lot of birds showing up. So, you know, okay. A lot of bird spirit showing up in this reading. Love is all around. And it is a 41, so it is a 5. Now, the interesting thing about this is that I don't know what this is called. Let me show it to you. But it is sitting on old-fashioned, I'm going to put it that way, old-fashioned, older, like, you know, older than even me, which is kind of crazy. You know, the record player that you would put on and you would wind it up and it would play through the horn. This is feeling symbolic now with the bow. So I don't know if I'm talking to someone who's a musician, yeah, maybe, musician, because this feels like a really important message coming through. Besides the fact that love is all around. It is 41, so it's a 5. So this is some kind of change again coming in here. All right, so Nightingale, Spirit, love it. Bottom of the deck, Sag. Spirit doesn't kid around when they want you to get a message. It is let Spirit be your guide. And it is number, as I said, 32. So we already have the hawk. Now, I think this happened in the other reading that I did for you, either earlier this week or last week. I can't remember. But again, the color green. Holy cow. And I don't normally remember my readings, but look at that. There is a lot of green in this, right? Green, you know, is very good health. It also can represent money, like dollar bills way back when, you know, the green cash. Something positive is happening here. And again, with the birds, that feels like freedom. Birds are, I feel like this is going to be a long one, Sag, so hold on, because Spirit's coming through. You know, when you look at birds, right, whether it be robins or geese or whatever, chickadees, whatever birds, they're free, aren't they? They don't have, they're not restricted. They also, you know, are flying, right? So in that way, they're more, I'm not going to say more connected to Spirit than us, of course not. But again, they can fly higher than we can, right? Planes don't count here. So I don't know what this is, but it's a beautiful message that Spirit is saying. They're wanting you to trust in Spirit, the divine, you know, source, God, whatever you would call that, and to know that love is all around. So there's something here also indicating that there may be a part of you that has been feeling like you are not loved, or that, what are you giving me here? Okay, I'm getting this energy of know your worth. Thank you, Spirit. Know your worth. Okay, that's pretty strong. So Sag, again, Spirit's coming through, know your worth. Okay, let's get into the tarot portion of your reading and see what this is about. I am going to open up with my Light Series deck. Yeah, okay. Can you just be patient with me for 1 second? You guys, if you want to fast forward, go for it. I'm going to go to my Light Series color. I've told you before, you guys, I don't have my Oracle decks memorized, right? I don't. I go off of my intuition and what my guides give me. So I can't tell you exactly what green is in this deck. There's obviously a few different shades of green, but I just wanted to see what that color means. So jade, the jade color, is number 32, right? So that matches the Hawk Spirit. It's green, right? It's this sort of green that's in here. It is about taking action, okay? So that may have a correlation here with what's coming through this reading. I don't normally do this, but I really feel the need. I want to see, I don't even remember how many green cards there are. We have green, again, with green, revitalize your nervous system. That's 31. Because that revitalizing your nervous system, our nervous system is really set into our emotions, right, and our thoughts. So I'm kind of connecting it to that love is all around here. And let's see, is there anything else? We have emerald, which is calm your mind, body, and soul. Okay, well, those are interesting cards. Thanks for being patient with me, for looking that up. Love is all around, and that calm your nervous system, right? Yeah, again, I feel like it's that energy of you being very much kind of like under pressure in some way. And again, that can be feeling like you're not appreciated, that you don't count, that because they gave me that saying, right? Know your worth. Okay, let's leave it there. All right, Sag. Wow, this is a little crazy. All right, we have the Ace of Wands on the bottom, Spirit. Thank you very much. Ace of Wands, beautiful. Aces are that seed, right? Again, this is in your fire element, so it's you, Aries and Leo, but this is passion, it's creativity, it's entrepreneurship, it is doing what you love to do, taking lead. Yeah, I mean, really, but it's a brand new start. Wow, it's followed by the Ace of Swords, Sag. It's 2 aces, so Ace of Swords. Now this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, our intellect. Everything that happens in our mind, right? Our thoughts, how we see things, how things cannot be so clear. But Ace of Swords is getting that clarity. Okay. All right, it's followed by the Ten of Swords. That is an ending, quite usually a very painful, difficult, hard ending. But it is ending. Wow, look at these cards. Then we have the Ten of Wands. Interesting, hey? You've got the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands. You got the Ace of Swords, you got the Ten of Swords. You've got the start, you've got the end. This is like a whole, this is, when you think of the suits, right, in the tarot, this is going all the way through it. It's like literally a cycle is ending, but not one, but it feels like 2. Because as I said, you got the Ten of Wands. So Saggy, this could be talking about leaving some kind of career, leaving some kind of job. When we're talking about passions, maybe leaving, selling a business. Again, this could be leaving a relationship, you know, whatever passion and creativity is for you. The Ace of Swords feels to me, with the Ten of Swords, it feels like you see very clearly now, and you're allowing this to end. And it is followed by the Two of Wands. Interesting, because this is contemplation, right? It's not taking action here. Again, it is Wands. It is, which path should I take? What wand should I pick? The World represented on this card does indicate a closing of one cycle, depending on which wand you're picking, right? Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Now my nose is starting to get itchy. Okay. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, could you take that off me? Thank you. All right, for Sagittarius, our fire signs. Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. So whatever this is, yeah, there's something definitely coming to an end. And I want you to know that you're always going to be loved here, Sag. So again, you might have to be making a really tough choice on something. But Spirit does want you to know that love is all around, right? Don't worry how can I put this? Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. Love is all around, because there is something coming to an end. It does feel like that. The Knight of Pentacles, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is our earth energy. This is our money, our self-worth, our it's how others may see us as well. Self-confidence. It's the 3D things on this planet, right? But the Knight of Pentacles is a very, very slow energy. This feels like the opposite of freedom right now, to me, in my mind's eye here. So something has been taking a long time. We've got the Two of Swords, again, our air energy. That is, you're not sure what decision to make. Follow your heart, follow your head, right? Wow, okay. We have the Five of Wands on the bottom. So Five of Wands is arguing, drama, battle, fighting, inner conflict, outer conflicts. It is followed by the Ace of Cups, Sag. Oh my goodness. So there's the Ace. You've had 3 aces now. That's pretty darn big. So the Ace of Cups, the renewal in the heart, opening yourself up to love. Once again, it's a new chapter, a new cycle beginning. It comes after the Two of Cups, which can be you and another person, obviously, right? Or it could be all of you, right? The wholeness of you, but it's usually with 2 people that are really much in harmony, very much similar. Is this about leaving a relationship? Again, may not be romantic. That's what I'm kind of feeling here. Leaving a relationship, needing to walk away from it, and worried perhaps that people are going to be angry at you, or that they're not going to love you anymore. Let's keep going. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else can you tell me? For Sagittarius, for those that this is their reading. What else, Spirit? Thank you. The Four of Wands with the Strength card. Sag, I'm seeing a lot of cards popping out of my deck too, and I do feel like I have to pull them out. So we have the Four of Wands, and this is the 1111 card. So this is a celebration. This could be a marriage. Maybe it's a marriage that's coming to an end. Again, I'm not sure, but we'll see what else comes out. But the reason why I'm saying that, because this almost is feeling like the focus. We have the Strength card on the bottom, which is Leo's card, Major Arcana. You know, this is going to take a lot of strength, whatever this is that you may be having to walk through, or whatever Spirit is guiding you to do. You know, you've got the Lamb here and then the Lion, right? The Lion's half person, half lion, obviously, but is representing with that heart around the you know, the kind of the solar plexus here. That this is not easy, right? And it's going to take strength, of course, and even more of like bravery and staying true to what you know is right for you, because we have the Judgment card next. Another Major Arcana. Judgment can be that, well, it's judgment, right? Or maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're worried about being judged. Maybe this is leaving a position or a job or something. I'm going to leave that all open. I don't want to have to get too specific on the exact of what's going on here. I think you'll get the energy if the energy is resonating with you. But look, judgment is, you know, it's very divine. The traditional tarot, it is like the people lying down and they're almost dead, right? Like they're basically dead. And then the angel is blowing the trumpet and resurrecting them, right? Raising them up. And that's almost what this is feeling like. You're rising up here. Now we have the Five of Pentacles even underneath that, which feels like the abandonment, feeling alone, feeling like you've had to do everything on your own. Again, know your worth. They've given that to me again. And then we have the World. So the World is that last major arcana. This is closing out for a new start to happen. Okay, and then we have the Five of Swords. So it's very, I want to go a couple more times, see what else wants to come out here. But revitalizing your nervous system seems to be connected here. Taking action, that seems to be connected as well. I'm going back to the green cards. What was the other one? Emerald, calm body, mind, and soul, right? Can't believe I remembered that today. So there's something here that has been putting pressure on you, that it's been hard to make a decision. I do feel you're maybe concerned about what others may think, or how they may react. Okay, but let's see. I need to know what more, because I want to pull a clarifier on the Four of Wands. But okay, Spirit, can you show me a little bit more? Is there anything else you can give me regarding this reading for Sag? Thank you. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. This is a gorgeous card with the Page of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Sag, you've now had all four aces. All four aces is like the Fool card. You know, it is. You've had all aces, so it's like you are really embarking, or you're about to, or Spirit is guiding you that way, that there's this whole new journey that you're about to start, a brand new path. We have that Page of Cups on the bottom as well, so I don't know if this is about love or what this is, but it feels like you're following the path of what you do love. Now, when we go back to the card that came out, it's the Ten of Pentacles. So, Sag, this is either about your family, right? A marriage, family, etc. And again, I have to go into another deck, pull a clarifier, because I need a little bit more detail on this. Or you're headed that way. You're headed towards some kind of celebration, some kind of commitment, some kind of solidness, stableness. And because that Page of Cups is like starting again. It's the beginner, right? And you had the Ace of Cups, but you had all of them. And now you have the Ace of Pentacles. So again, this is this brand new journey. What the heck? Okay. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. I'm going to move to another deck quickly. Spirit, is there anything else out of my Light Seers deck? Or would you like me to stay with this? Trying to... Page of Swords. So now you have Page of Cups, Page of Swords. There's something, I wouldn't be surprised if you get the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Because that's what this is feeling like. Now, bottom of the deck we have the Six of Swords. Sorry, Page of Swords is offers, opportunities, lots of things going on, you know, moving forward. You can talk about communication as well. Six of Swords is on the bottom, so this is indicating moving away from heavier times, troubled times, right? Okay, give me a second. Where should I go here? I'm going to have a sip of water. I want to clarify a few things. Let's go. I'm just going to go into the red or white deck. Oh my goodness. Ace of Cups on the bottom, Sag. Again, so holy cow, a lot of aces showing up. We do have the Four of Swords underneath that. So there may be, again, Four of Swords is the resting, the putting your sword down, no longer battling, right? That's over. You need to recuperate, basically. You need to get your rest, taking good care of yourself. Okay. I want to see if we can get a little bit more deeper, Spirit. Can you tell me a little bit more of the Four of Wands? I'm not getting which way this is going, please. Four of Wands. I'm trying to tune in. Is that where Sag is headed? But I feel like there is this decision that's needed to be made. It seems like it's been taking a long time. So what is this? Did something flip out? No? Oh yes. Something did flip out. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords again, with the Three of Pentacles on the bottom. Oh my goodness, my nose. Well, this Two of Swords clarifying the Four of Wands does feel to me that if there was something that was once very celebratory, whether that is a marriage or just celebrating something, right? I mean, look, there's no wedding cards on, or no, wedding things that we typically see on the card, right? There's people here, there's a tent set up, they've got a tambourine in their hand. If there was something that you were once very excited about and that it really was really positive and you were celebrating it, it feels like you've come to like a position where, or a stop, where you really do have to make a choice. You're not sure which way you're going. Bottom of the deck we have the Three of Pentacles, so it does indicate here that you still want to work together, you still want to create something where everyone is on the same page. Oh my goodness, my gosh. And then we get the Fool. Okay, and then it's followed by the Eight of Cups, which is walking away, leaving this behind and moving in a different direction. Funny, because we even have the Three of Wands. Like, look at all this movement. Okay, so Three of Wands is moving forward. Okay, I feel like this has been happening lately. I feel like I'm getting two different sets of readings. The energy is the same. It's like someone's leaving a relationship of some sort. We even have the Hierophant there. Taurus's energy. We have the Aquarius underneath, the Star energy. Or you're leaving a business or a work thing or I don't know, something like that. There's something you're contemplating leaving. For something new. Okay, let's see if I can go a little bit more deeper. Spirit, can you give me a little bit more here? A little bit more on the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords. What is this decision that Sag is trying to make? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, the Devil's on the bottom. Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So something changing something's going to change quite fast with that Eight of Wands coming in. You can see they're coming in fast. Because I'm telling you, the Work card, right? So it's either this work, something that you've been at for a long time, Six of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But with the Devil on the bottom, sometimes when we keep going deeper and deeper, it gets a little bit more, what is going on? Okay, so the Devil on the bottom is Capricorn's energy. I cannot believe how many major arcana you've had here. Okay, let me just think here. Let me see. Tune in. Yeah, there's something that is unhealthy. Okay, whether it's your work or whether this is like I said, it's some kind of a relationship or something. It's unhealthy. You may have been with it for quite a while. You may have still been trying to put the work in, right? But I do feel something is good. You're coming to a decision here, Sag. It's coming in fast. And I do feel you're going to be breaking away from the restrictions. Finger over that. Okay. Jeez, I don't think I want to go any further on that. So we're going to leave that there. So there's some decision that whatever was that made you happy and you're celebrating at one time that felt really good, you're making a different choice, or that's what Spirit is suggesting you're going to be doing. Let's keep going here. So 10 of Pentacles, Spirit. No, let's go back. I'm going to ask about the Two of Swords here. What can you tell me about the Two of Swords on the main row here? Gosh. The Tower. So the Tower is another major arcana. So something has changed. Something has come in and it has changed. That has shaken things up to the point where you're no longer happy. Four of Cups. Okay? Where there's something. I don't know what this Tower is, but there's something that has come in that is, you're no longer happy. So this could be that ultimate job that you had that was really, really positive, was really, really great, and had great pay and great people to work with, da-da-da. Then all of a sudden, over the years, maybe the boss changed, or the people were changed that were working there, and everything's just gone downhill and it's turned into shit, right? It's like, can't do this anymore. Again, you could apply that same energy if it was about a relationship. Okay, so moving forward, Spirit. We have the Hangman on the bottom, so changing your perspective of how you're seeing things or how you did see things. So moving forward, we got the 10 of Pentacles, like I said, which is a beautiful energy. Is this where Sag is headed, please? that there's something, okay? Spirit, this is too many to take. I cannot take all of those. Thank you so much, but I cannot take all of those. Is the Ten of Pentacles where Sag is headed? Meaning happier times await as Saggies move forward. Oh my gosh. Ten of Pentacles, please. Oh my goodness, cards are just going too crazy here. The Page of Cups. With the Sun, yes. So this is where you're headed. Oh, I don't know which one of you lovely, lovely souls I'm talking to, but oh my goodness, this is what you would be headed for. The Page of Cups, we've had that now twice, which is, you know, again, this new start in your heart area, in your relationships, how you feel, you know, all of that stuff. With the Sun, which is Leo's, oh shoot, I keep forgetting to put, well, I mean, there's not much, anyways, with the Sun, which is the freedom, the happiness, the joy, the abundance, the blessings, Sag. So, and then we have the Star on the bottom. Wow, beautiful. I didn't even notice that. So the Star showing up saying this heals everything. Also, this is like, you know, allowing you to release and work through whatever had to be left behind. That Eight of Cups is popping into my mind's eye. And restoring you, right? Restoring your energy. Goodness. Right? Darn. Kind of sometimes it's hard to use this deck, right? It's traditional, but there's nothing really on there, so I don't really get it. But anyways, okay. Gonna go back to my Light Seers deck. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me. So Sag, I don't know particularly what this is all about, but love is all around. So if this is a breakup that you're going through, and it's been a long, drawn-out thing, and you want to know, what if there's no one else out there, or whatever, you are loved, you are worthy, know your worth. Again, okay, so that was what the Spirit said to me. Moving forward, it feels like that would be a new love that is in alignment with you. That would be very, very stable. If this is a new career or something like that, it's going to be, again, very beautifully aligned with you. You know, again, stable, but happiness and freedom, right? Maybe you haven't had that for a long, long time. Okay? I'm going to go one more time, see if there's anything Spirit wants to give us on the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, which is, I feel this is a lot of good things coming your way. Is there anything for the Page of Swords? Okay. And I feel it's going to be a no, so I'm going to go 3 times. Thank you so much, Spirit. 1, 2, 3. What did I tell you? You've had all the pages. You got the Page of Pentacles now. So this is the brand new start. Yep. With the Sun. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So the Sun is clarifying the Page of Swords, because I can't speak anymore. And, oh my gosh, you got the Page of Pentacles. So here you are. Okay, I'm going to start on this new journey in love, in finance, in career, in where I live, you know, whatever it is. And man, the abundance just keeps coming and coming and coming. The Empress. Even the Death card. Death and now a rebirth. We had the Fool card. Oh my gosh. And then we're back to the Ace of Wands. So Sag, full circle here. Whatever this is that you're contemplating, whatever you may be stressing about, whatever might be on your back as far as weight, pressure, I feel that Spirit is saying, yeah, take the leap, take the jump. Let Spirit be your guide. And again, it's Hawk Spirit, right? They are flying high. They can see so much higher of a perception, you know, and what we can't necessarily see on the ground, Spirit can, as well as the birds. So trust that. Keep your eyes up in the sky too. If you have hawks, falcons, eagles, you know, trust the signs. Trust the signs. Okay, Sag, this is a little bit, I think, of a longer one. Not sure. I hope that this helped those of you that this is your reading. I got a feeling here with that Tower of like a third party situation. And I know we don't have the Three of Swords or anything, but almost like something that came in that shocked you. But whatever it is, this decision that you're making, it feels like the next step brings a lot of not only clarity, but a lot of blessings to you. Maybe that you haven't even considered. Okay, so we're going to close this reading out. Where do we want to go, Spirit? Where should we go? Let's see. Yeah, let's go Pearls of Wisdom. Let's see what that might have. Oh my God. We have Spiritual Path on the bottom, and what is that? It is an eagle, I believe, or a falcon. I'm not very good at deciphering between the birds, like eagles and hawks, unless I see them with my eye, right? Okay, anyways, it says, we know our spiritual needs. Logic does not give us answers. You have the wisdom and the knowledge to achieve. Positive self-talk helps you to progress and see your future clearly. Affirmation is, I am capable. Okay, I mean, I just can't believe these birds showing up. All right. Okay, let's see. Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me in the reading for Sagittarius, our beautiful, beautiful fire sign. Final message for guidance. Okay, we got 2. Okay, we have awareness. It says, allow your direction to unfold as you become more aware. Healing begins in the quiet of your mind, and answers are forthcoming even if you have not asked a question. The affirmation is, I am listening, and I do feel Spirit is trying to talk to you, Sag. Without a doubt. Okay, we have relationships. All right, and that says, surround yourself with others who have achieved what you desire and allow their influence to inspire you. The future is positive. Wow. Yes, indeed, it feels it is. And bottom of the deck is, we have messages. All right, so it says, find answers in life comes through emotions, thoughts, knowing, and your hearts. Add logic and it will bring confusion. Affirmation is, I know. Okay, well, that's the 2 of Swords, right? So you got to listen to your intuition, listen to what your heart and your gut is telling you is the right next move. Trust it. Talk to your angels, your guides, whatever you lean into, Sag. I'm going to say I don't think you can make a wrong decision here. I don't. I think you know what you need to do. Okay? So with that, we're going to close your reading off. Thank you again for being here, sweetheart. I appreciate you more than words could ever say. If you like a personal reading, that information is down below. Give me a little bit of time to get back to you. Quite a little hectic around here. But otherwise, I hope to see you again. Thank you for being part of our family. I love you. I'm sending you big, huge hugs. Lots of kisses. You got this, babe. You got it. All right? Take care, Saggy.